I'm a Shefelder.
Dear Sir, WordScale Limited Liability Company has been asked to resubmit our planning application for the demolition of Iklectik Artlab and the surrounding premises.
In order to erect a medtech cluster and retail opportunities and replace the accommodation that already exists on site.
We will make in the meadow a necklace of buildings.
From summaries of outlines of synopses of proposals, that was music venue annihilation and a shading over of the park edge.
Be their benefits now. We are planning application after application until upon sheer appeal, one wins the ruling out of art.
Why yes, we did skim read the surface of the local talent pool and deem it scum.
So the worst case scenarios listed, Heritage can imagine, approach from all directions, from the north by foot, from the east by the viaducts, from the south via master plan, from the west by the archbishop. Our new edificio sits like a coiled spring within the site, which expresses the sturdiness of our 5 areas, the number of zones of the world.
1B, 2P, the cluster separating with negative growths. 2B, 3P, wealth corridors too straight to make a cosy labyrinth. 3B, 4P, a marble frieze of the job creation myth. 4B, 5P, the analysis grid that locks key workers out of town. 5B, 1P, the market's invisible hands-to-mouth missile system, launching careers into the sun.
The gross scheme achieves a number of 113 units. 1, 2, 3 bedroom gross internal area, 14,110 meters squared, intermediate or rent, asunder by demand. Both tenures accessed by independent entrance lobbies and their associated stair lift core. Meltdowns that radiate confidence. Upon this meadow, we are gross external area of 15,488 meters squared.
What's at stake is a space through the master plan's heart where residents will meet targets established in the council chamber pot.
Lorries bring us a hazardous load of objection, letters from beyond the point of no return address.
We weigh them against the scale and order of the elevation alternating as the resident approaches from the south by the viaducts.
And find the plaintiffs guilty, find them wanting amenity standards higher than the earwig crawls.
The rhythm of peers, the fenestration engages repetition to give a calm order while representing, symbolizing the domestic individual. The domestic individual is soothed by the repetitive calmness. The calmness is juxtaposed by dynamic geometries, which we assume hail from the firmament that will precipitate disaster instead. Such noise levels Paradise Yard to flush the public realm with success, stories down a toilet, and then wipes the brownfield clean.
In the vault of the transept, as eyes adjust to the gloom, are figure on figure of squares. The documentation of such a remarkable sight is unavailable for viewing at this time. Thus we will place the most conservative action figure in charge of our economic activity playset, justified to far right margin, our profits, while revenue streams down like cluster bombs.
Thus, we propose staleness of execution should be granted, the immediate vicinity cleared. Already existing in the context of Carlisle Lane are residential buildings. They ask that we leave untower blocked the sun's degree coursing through windows of the adjacent student housing crisis. Our project is in dialogue with them. It says...
Land use at Virgil Street. Take Virgil Street to the elevation, the kitchenette, the toilet, from the bathroom to bedroom A, and look upon archaeological remains. The park is composed to be highly active, permeable, and animated. Skeletons dig upward for their freedom. from his land supply constraint.
Dear Sir, I represent Ronald MacDonald House and am writing in support.
Dear Sir, note the gendered address. I represent Scorched Earth Limited in scope by my own assumptions, and I am writing in support.
Dear Sir, I represent an emergency evacuation of cultural space from the gaps between words, and I am writing in support.
Dear Sirs, we are writing to support this concrete facade with buttresses of structural inequality.
After all, infrastructure scale establishes a strong datum.
A very strong datum. Very strong.
This can't be denied.
Dear Sirs / Madams, these plans propose a pharmaceutical giant step for mandrakes to screen feedback against. This will result in significant irreversible harm and raises serious concerns.
The new construction at Plot A would be close to the line of valuable plane trees which waved above us through age and empire, and whose listening is easy, which the diminutive artist of the existing quantum cannot molest. The park stripped of its meaning would be something dreadful happened.
We draw tight around the meadow, a garage buildings.
Dear art, we represent the end. Each meeting's minutes ticking down. These documents are unavailable for viewing at this time.
Thank you.